there's some mountains we have to go over. That'll probably be the hardest. But the desert part that we're gonna do will probably seem like the hardest because it's gonna be the hottest and stuff. Do you happen to have any water? Dad, do you actually like going up these big hills and stuff?
Oh yeah, it's great. I love going up these big hills. This is gonna be just right for you, Mary. There.
Hey, all right.
I think that'll actually work.
My friends are upset that I'll be gone for 6 months, and when I told Lenny, he said, "What did you do? Why are your parents making you do this? What terrible, awful thing did you do?" And then I think most of the boys are kind of happy that I'm going to be gone.
My little sister is convinced we're going to fall off a cliff and all die. The other sister is convinced the bears will eat us alive.
Good morning, Daddy. Hug, kiss.
Bye,
Bye,
honey.
Daddy. I love you.
Love you too.
So if I'm going to drive back again in slow motion this time?
Yeah.
Gotta get this right, Phil.
At the end of the seat, maybe I can sit there with that freak.
So you're gonna miss Mother's Day with me, your mommy. Her family's a hiking family, so I don't think it's that crazy. And I think Mary's going to really like the hike, but she's complaining that she's going to miss everything.
This trip is so long. This map has never even been down this far before, okay? Yeah, Canada, ending up here and beginning right on the border of California, right? Bowie.
How long will Mary be gone?
Well, it's till fall.
Are you going to bring a gun if a bear attacks you? Of course we're not going to bring a gun.
The bears is to avoid them by not attracting them, by letting them smell your food and all.
Can you bring pepper spray? Like, is that legal?
No, we're not taking anything in the way of a weapon. I'll be off for 6 months. This is the main newsroom. Instead of saying the number of people who died, just say Americans were killed here, something like that.
There's a
Raspberry crumble.
Spaghetti over her.
Spaghetti marinara. One whole water filter.
Okay, we ordered
I
one.
need one pre-filter.
They had some accidents there, part of the John Muir Trail.
The fellow was going home and slipped and died.
Die?
Near that pass that we've been
Yes,
through, Mary,
near
to
New
go
Orleans.
to.
Don't tell me about it, please.
All right.
Calm down.
I don't like hearing about death.
Right now, I'm making up a master list for Aunt Liz. Which boxes have to be mailed when? See, like we're getting one that's gonna go to Idlewild. This is 500 Pop-Tarts right here, from about here up. All different kinds. They all have icing on them though, because I won't eat Pop-Tarts without icing. Take one of these and put it in the box. We got a lot of those.
I could stand in the box and you could hand me things.
No, we're not doing it that way.
Oh, but why not, Daddy?
Remember, well-behaved women don't make history.
Now, Mary, I need you to either calm down or help us in some way.
I'll help you. 7.7 ounces. 10.7. 43.0 ounces.
There you are, Miss Mary.
Thanks.
How much is your pack weigh?
I don't know. How much does my pack weigh, Dad?
Well, I don't know, about 10, 12 pounds or something.
Awesome.
Dry weight.
The day started out pretty good, but I started getting sleet and rain.
What's up?
Wet? Because these crappy tent poles, I had to go outside and put a line so they won't collapse on us and break further.
I'm sitting there wearing everything warm we've got.
And I'm having to mop up the tent.
And Mary's bouncing me out with a can.
Mop up the tent. Mop up the tent.
So that was
That
not good.
tent is really,
A disappointment.
yes. And she was snoring like crazy.
Sorry.
We got started under I-10. We have a lot of water on board because we may have a dry camp. There's usually water in Whitewater Canyon, the way I recall reading the main guidebook, but it doesn't sound too good with the latest water report because it's hot and dry out here.
And it's very excruciating because you have to walk a long distance every day and you don't get breaks on the weekends. And you have to walk like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, 6 months a year.
Now I need you to hand me the blister.
Mary, be sure to get some of our faces in here.
Right, I am.
Okay.
Like right now I'm getting Dad's face, your face, and his hands.
Permission to use your tools, Grambler?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
There. See that coming out? Look at that.
Oh.
Is that hurting you?
yeah.
We had to ration our water because we thought, oh no, we're low on water, there's no water, it's so dry out here in the desert, but yet right here there's white water in Whitewater Canyon and we didn't expect there to be anything. So we had to drink little tiny bits of water and now I have to drink 2 bottles. Pretty much everyone has a trail name, and my trail name's Scrambler because I like to scramble down hills. And then my mom, Nellie Bly, she's after one of the first women investigative reporters, but Nellie Bly really became famous when she went around the world in less than 80 days.
Hang now I'm down in there. Go, Mary. Be safe, but if you can keep going, it would help me a lot.
I don't think I can.
Can you go down to the trail?
Yeah, that's a mighty good idea.
Do you need any help?
No! My dad's Captain Bly. One day, he was saying, put this in that box and go over there and do this and do that. And so I said, your trail name ought to be Captain Bly. Captain Bly was really a great navigator, but he got mutinied.
I was almost assaulted by a mountain biker here.
Yeah.
I'm taking this video in case we do run into him again. Everyone that finds this will know where it happened in case he is violent later. He knows he should not be here. He was a fat, aggressive bastard, but I refused to get out of his way. He challenged me to go for it. I threw off my pack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but it's such a nice day.
I should have said it was a nice day till we met your fat ass.
Okay.
Here, mosquito.
My feet, you know, the blisters and stuff and everything have just been a constant problem. Gary also has had a lot of foot trouble. But, you know, we deal with things happen, you sort of fix them, and eventually they heal up, most of them. Beyond that, I had a bad knee to begin with. And then at night, my hips and knees stiffen up. And Mary gets to listen to me do a lot of complaining and moaning and groaning. Sometimes she mimics me. It's been a rough trip.
Enough
I really like it. It's very challenging.
takes your breath away.
In more ways than one. The views are just breathtaking, but it is steep. Those are useful. So, can I videotape you, by the way?
Oh, okay. Isn't that a little close?
No, not really. So what do you think of all the hikers that come through around now?
What do I think of them?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to think?
Tell me what you think of them.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
Where are we?
We're at Smedberg Lake, Mary. We camped exactly here 5 years ago when you were not quite 6 years old. But to keep to our schedule, we had to do 20 miles today. And of course, I've got a bum ankle, so that's going to be quite a challenge.
So, what are you doing, Dad?
I'm working my butt off. Looks like we're gonna get out of here in a reasonable time. Putting in some miles, or we're not gonna make it to Canada without snowshoes, and I don't want to have to go through that myself. But we're gonna make it, right?
Right. So, this hotel has some character with all the horses and everything.
Yeah, it's got character.
So, why do you put up these creatures?
Well,
Like a pig with cowboy boots.
Ed likes to buy the animals and I like to dress them. So it's a good combination. We've got that bucking bronco weather vane behind the weird tree. And it spins in the wind, which Bridgeport has a lot of. And so that was the first one I painted. And then I painted the plywood cow at the street, and then the pig, then the donkey, and then the ox. Oh, and then the dog in the back on the propane tank. You can tell a PCT hiker a through hiker because they are dirty.
By the odor, huh?
Well, not all of them smell. You know, some people just don't smell. Like, you guys didn't smell.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We grow like scales while we're on the trail and they have to peel off.
It grows scales, is that what it is,
Yeah.
huh?
Like scales of dirt and
Yeah.
blistered sunburn and stuff.
Yeah. And I gotta get the phone. Redwood Motel, good morning. Okay, I have to get up to the book for that, so I'm gonna say, Mary, see you later. You have a great time on the trail. I'm being interviewed by a 10-year-old here. And I'm really proud to know you, and I hope we see you again. Email me, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Here, Barb.
Well, as you can see, I fell right on my head. I was stupid enough to fall over that rock there and hit my head.
Mary, clean this scratch here, will you?
Yes.
Anything else need attention?
My whole brain needs attention, Mom. I'm too stupid to talk and walk at the same time.
Let's look at the palms of your hands.
Sometimes it's real hard. You might be going up a hill and you'll see like a pass and think, oh, of course we're gonna go through that. It doesn't make sense to go way up over the top of this enormous hill that's like 2,000 feet up higher than the pass. But we'll go right up to the pass and go along the edge of it, and then we'll go up the hill. So I'll think, oh, why do we have to go up the hill?
Mary has done really well. Very little foot trouble, and she's just gotten stronger. The problem is she's not keeping her weight up. She's just gotten so bony. So we keep stuffing her with food, junk food mostly. Now what we agreed was that they would keep going if I had to leave the trail. Unless it gets a whole lot worse, I think I'm going to be able to make it.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good.
How are you?
I'm Green Bean. This is Woolly Mammoth.
Ah, they're all tippy. Could I have a hand here?
Well, I told my wife and daughter I would wait here for them. This is a little
So-
bit confusing.
What, the side trail, there's a side trail that runs off down in there, right? Is that it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Let's find yeah, we're on the top of
Richardson
room trail.
Lake.
There we go. Very good.
see how there's a side trail that goes down
Yes.
into the lake.
Yeah.
So, and the PCT gets real close to that,
Yeah.
obviously, but that's 100 feet.
Yeah, there's a rocky there. I remember that.
White fibrous root, somewhat like an onion, that is edible. These are a little moldy. It must be drying out. See? And it's actually a little bitter until they're more mature, but you can put them into your food. See?
Can I try?
You can have a piece now. It's good raw.
Okay.
You cook it too?
Yeah, I put it into pasta dishes and stuff as a.
You're
vitamin.
sure that's edible,
I just
right?
threw the wrong part away.
Just a little nibble, Mary.
Yeah, I
You
eat
never
them
know
all
what
the
you might
time.
have a reaction to.
Are you allergic to anything?
Not as if I know of. I'm not allergic to broccoli or asparagus.
Just take a little piece. Don't eat too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Real oniony.
And if you don't like it, you can spit it out.
Yeah, tastes like onion.
Called corn lily.
Yeah, we knew the name of it, but we didn't know it had an edible
It
root.
has flowers too.
Mary,
So-
when you say technical climbing, I think Mary thinks of that as rock climbing, where you're.
Well,
putting the
it's
pro.
somewhat, rock climbing is just a form of technical climbing, but I'm asking, like, are you interested, when you get older, are you interested in, like, doing, like, K2 or Everest?
Maybe.
After I'm dead.
Over your dead body, then, basically, right?
Hey, Gary's talked about taking Mary on some major mountain climbing since I said, fine, just wait until I'm dead. So I don't have to worry
Since
about
I
it.
was her age, I've dreamed about K2.
Do you like working in oils or what?
I like oils because they stay wet for a long time.
Right, you can mess them around.
Oh, that's nice. So you like landscapes, huh?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Oh look, there's little berries on this bush.
Yes.
Don't you have DEET on?
I have DEET on, but they're still incredibly annoying.
They're attracted to the sodium in your sweat.
Oh, they are?
Why don't you try rinsing your hat out in the water and letting it dry out overnight?
That might be a good experiment.
Oh, actually, I can guarantee you it'll work.
Okay.
But get some DEET first. Or do you want to borrow my head net or something?
No, that's
Do you
okay.
not have
I
an
have
head
my
net?
own head net.
Oh, okay. Your water is going to be the main part of your sketch in this one because we're down low and close to the ground.
Yeah.
So we're going to run it way up. And if you look at the shoreline, if you follow where the water touches the ground, it's a perfectly straight line.
Yeah.
So how do you represent beauty in a drawing?
I don't know. I actually don't
How
have
would you
much
represent beauty in a drawing in an abstract way? So you guys have a way of coping. You guys get along really well, obviously, because you can do this stuff together.
Sort of. Yeah, pretty much. We argue sometimes about, especially at dinner time when we're all really tired, and especially Mom and Dad, their feet hurt.
Grouchy.
Yeah. So we get like
I never
really
get grouchy.
cranky and grouchy.
I never get grouchy.
And sometimes I don't eat much in the evenings. I'm not all that hungry because I'm so tired my stomach doesn't react properly to things.
Yeah, but
So-
you gotta make yourself eat, right?
Yeah, and I'm not very good at that. Whereas my dad, one time when he was climbing a mountain, he ate peas
Whatever
while
works,
they were
I guess.
freezing over.
When I through the high Sierras, I ran out of food a day and a half before I got to VBR. So I learned how to yogi. Do you know what yogiing is yet?
No.
Have you heard the term?
No.
Oh, you don't? Well, it's a lot of the thru hikers have learned how to do it, and it's kind of, you just play on people's generosity because you're just, you talk to them and you say hi and you tell them you're a PCT thru hiker, and then, you somehow manage to convince them that, or make them offer to give you some food or something. So you're like Yogi Bear, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They have Snapple, Daddy.
Do you want a lime?
May I share?
You certainly can. Yeah, more beer.
I'm not interested in beer.
They do have grapes over there. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to let you have some grapes.
I love
I
those
just yogi
M&Ms.
these grapes. So.
M&Ms, anyone?
The granola chaser?
Oh my goodness.
I'll do that for about 10 minutes.
How did you acquire that corn lily?
Plucked it right out of the ground.
Might be a little bitter because
Try
it's
it.
not very mature.
I figured I'd give it a try.
Actually, it's not that bitter, but it's a little oniony.
Let's go.
Ooh, that one on the top hurts really, really bad.
I'm sorry, honey. I don't know why that is. It didn't hurt before. It's not like it's real hot. Which one? The middle one?
Yes.
I'm sorry. The middle one's done.
It's hurting really, really bad.
Okay, now let's see the bottom. Spread them out there. That's really good, honey.
Really horrid.
I'm sorry. You're being very brave.
That's what you think.
Well, you're not crying or anything.
Yes, I am.
Okay, here comes the middle one. I don't know if this will hurt this time.
That does hurt. Oh God, it hurts. Oh my goodness.
All right, there you go. You're done. You want me to kiss your foot for you?
No.
Good.
Die.
We're trying to get our next resupply ready. Daddy is going to open the box and discover what we sent ourselves. Hi.
Hi.
Our PCT hikers came for a box.
Okay, and the
Chambers.
How many days is this for?
7.
7 days.
We had a 23.6 mile day yesterday, and I started that out with my knees in very bad shape. Going up a gentle hill especially is good for my knee. So I'm hoping I have an improvement. And here is the time to see what's happening. And it is definitely better. This is good.
Well, something we always knew could happen finally did happen. We ended up dark falling, not anywhere near water, and without getting to a decent campsite. Our first trailside water is 10 miles away.
We may have trouble getting that far.
Yeah, we'll probably have to try and get down to the water below Trinity Divide.
Step across the border there, Nellie.
Okay. Okay, Old Dirty signed in.
I'd like to see those Canadians again.
But we're never gonna see them again.
And I'd love to see Scott Williamson. August 1st, Pac-Man.
I peed on the trail in California. That's all I have to say. Achilles.
Here's Splitter and Peaches.
I'm expecting to see them anytime.
Stormtrooper. Oh, Plumikoff, my coworker.
Well, last look at Canada here.
California.
I mean, California.
I wish it was a last look at Canada.
Ow!
Sorry, Dad.
Ooh.
Now, where do you think the water came in the back?
It was right here along this seam.
Well, this is pretty miserable, but it could easily get worse.
It could easily get better, too.
Okay, the next water is a half a mile off the road.
Always tell me how far away it is at the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll start over again. The next water spot is at 8.5. We would have to walk half a mile off the road. Mary, what are you doing?
Get the ants off.
I got ants up trapped inside my pack.
Instead of, oh, in 2,000 miles, you'll be in Canada.
She comes 93 million
Hey!
with just a heat to sting my cheek. But I can hold my hand towards your side, and my cheek, oh, it stays cool. As sun's a fool with its loving ways.
Why are you guys stopping?
We're trashed.
Yeah.
The 4 out of 5 days of rain, oh, that took so much out of me. Trying to make sure we all kept everything dry as much as we could. It was in the 40s a lot of the time, especially in the morning.
Are you worried about West Nile?
It's been showing up farther and farther north, and we just finally decided, we've been exposed to it. And we're still healthy.
What's your weight like?
I feel like I'm kind of stable. My hip belt, I don't have to pull it all the way in. A while back, I had it pulled all the way in and I still wasn't getting any grip on me.
Mine just doesn't give me any help.
Well, then it's not right because it has been giving you some help.
It has, but I'll tighten it up and it'll slip within a few
Yeah. Is the hip belt doing anything for you right now?
A little bit.
You see, we had to take this and modify a little bit how it hooks on there. This is an adult pack for small women, really. Small adult women.
Why are you tightening my shoes?
They look loose. You don't want it?
They're supposed to be loose because, you know, I had that problem with my arm getting
Oh,
numb.
okay. Well, I put it back the way it was.
Okay, good.
Now, why do you want to do this? Why am I expending my effort on this project? That's what I'm curious
Then I'm
about.
going to whittle it.
Why am I doing this when you could pick up a stick and whittle it?
Because this is a good stick. Thank you.
Okay.
Mary?
All right, we're all here.
Yeah, and Mary, I want you to start wearing your hat.
So put the hat on. Let's roll here.
Okay.
Now I'll hold that. You put the hat on. You're gonna
And-
drop that branch, right?
Yeah. Now let go of the branch.
Take it by the branch.
No, wait. Let me get my head on.
I want to start making some time here now.
Okay, well, let's go then. Please give me my branch. Let's go.
Let Nellie go in the front. She sets a good pace.
I might be mad if I end up having too much family togetherness, but most of the time it's pretty fun being with my mom and dad.
My will as an arrow, aimed and released towards the monument at the Canadian border. That's all I'm going on. But I know we're gonna make it. About 800 miles. We can do that no matter what. It's gonna be difficult for Mary telling her friends what this was like. I never heard of a kid with the willpower she has. Scrambler, how are you going to explain to your friends what you've done here when we get home? I mean, Becca and Nicola's gone backpacking a little bit.
I guess the way at least Stash would understand it best was it was like something out of Lord of the Rings, except even better.
And it was real right in front of you.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna be able to make it out today, Dad?
But right now, I don't feel like I can do much anything. I don't know how I'm gonna put that pack on and walk. I feel kind of chilled and feverish and waves. And my normal leg soreness is much worse. And I still feel like I might vomit at any time. I would normally carry a fair amount of water, at least 2 liters.
Whoa. Sorry, Dad, I tripped. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start walking. If I get to someplace strange or confusing, I'll wait.
See you later, Daddy.
Well, Daddy's sick. If worse comes to worse, Mary, we'll have to end the trip. And then,
I won't!
and then come back next summer
No.
and finish it up.
No!
Because you can't go out to Canada by yourself.
There you go.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. So how long does it take to do one way?
For us, it's taken about 5.5, 6 months.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
Jeez, isn't that amazing? Yes, it is. Are you going to be back in time to go to school then? Or do you
No, I'm
homeschool?
going to miss a month.
Oh!
I miss
And if you slow down a little bit, you might miss 2 months.
Yeah.
Just stick to it, kid, and learn all you can. Don't jump into anything. I'm glad to see you're interested in something besides boys.
Ew! Turn that thing off.
You don't like them yet?
No.
I'll give you a
No
couple
way.
more years, honey. I adopted my 2 grandsons, and one's 13, and a year ago, ooh, he couldn't stand girls. This year, the boy changes about 4 times a day. And he's on the phone 18 hours a day. Your
Just
days
stick to
are
your
coming.
guns, girl. There's plenty of time for boys.
Yep.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
Well, I have a doll that I've made out of tissue paper. A body and a skirt and 2 arms. She has a nice long braid and hair. Her name's Sarah Winnemucca.
And this is the first time I've slept good since the last motel room we had.
I was in such bad shape here. Well, you saw me when I got in here. I couldn't even look up to see which way to go down there. I was so stupid. When I got settled in here, you know what I did? I turned that heater on full blast and laid right in front of it. I was having such chills. Worst thing was I couldn't eat.
Yeah.
So my strength was going down. Now I can eat, it seems like. I'll know in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Hey, Pro! Hey, Sarah!
Hiya!
Hey, Sarah!
Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time.
How are your feet doing?
They're doing all right. They're doing better. We took some days off.
Okay.
They just need new shoes.
Yeah.
Couldn't find them. How's your papa?
Oh, he's doing a lot better working I get out this morning.
Good, good.
Where's K2? I heard he got sick.
K2 should be here soon.
And the Giardinator is on his way too.
The Gerbinator?
Yeah, but he has Giardia too.
So we're calling him the
They
Giardia.
both have Giardia?
Yes.
My dad might have had Giardia, but I don't think so. He never had any unusual stomach activity.
That's a good way of putting it. You want to see my imitation of Elvis Presley?
I've never seen Elvis, so...
You've never seen Elvis?
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here's my imitation of Elvis.
That's simple enough. He's dead now?
Yes.
I have to go! At the beginning, I thought, I might not have any friends on the trail, but there's so many people. We're just hiking in a little community, and like there's Choco Man, and Sherpa and Crow and Germinator and Eagle and Nakona and all the other ones.
That big one right there?
Yeah.
Almost.
Do not try to steal a true hiker's food.
You'll get hurt.
So we've run into a lot of people on the trail who say they're going to go hike the trail so that they can find out who they are and learn the deep truths about themselves. And you're not trying to do that, so that's really great, because it seems to me that what everybody learns is they're the same person they were when they started off. But what you get and what we all get is, hey, I already walked 2,650 miles, so if I did that, I can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys?
Well, we're better than you look. You look like you're having trouble.
Yep, my legs are hurting me.
You better take care of yourself. You don't look good at all.
Thanks.
Well, I'm serious. I'm only saying it because you don't. Your eyes look.
Wiped out.
Your eyes look weak. That's the best way I can put it.
I didn't get warm till I had a hot shower.
There's a trash can
I'm
inside.
feeling a lot
Get
better
rid of all your
now, though,
wrappers.
so hopefully I'm
Inside.
improving. We'll
Well,
see
we
if
hope
we can.
you're improving too, but you look not so vivacious.
Did I used to look vivacious?
You looked more so.
More so. I want you to watch over me for the next couple days. 'Cause I'm not up for it.
Hey, since my mom's gonna have to be taking care of my dad, who's gonna take care of me?
Well, Mary?
You?
I
No.
guess I'll stick around a few extra days.
There's still snow down by the lake.
You want to sit down and take your pack off a minute?
No, I want to see if my knees are straight.
Can I help you? Will you allow me to help you now?
No, please leave me alone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my knees are straight.
Yes, they're scraped. Would you allow me to give you a hug and a kiss?
No, please leave me alone.
Okay.
Let's get moving.
Okay, Mary, Mommy's sorry. She was trying to help you.
Very brave, Mary. I respect you.
Friday was a beautiful day, sunny and relatively warm, but it was extremely windy all night. It rained really hard, terrible conditions, and we decided to stay in the tent all day. It was just too awful to try and move on.
For onward to Canada is where you must run.
I look at terror in your face. I see, let's go.
It's not going to be fun.
Well, but I didn't hear the weather was getting any better.
No, it's not getting better.
Right,
But
and it's getting
not
colder.
going to be fun.
There was something about it getting colder.
It's getting colder on Thursday.
So it might be snow. Yay!
I'm climbing in your tent.
Oh yeah.
This is dangerous. Like right now, we're facing danger from hypothermia.
Oh, you
This is the worst conditions that you can hike in right now. I mean, 40 degrees, blowing rain.
Well,
So what's your plans, Nakona?
well, we're gonna try to get a ride out of here, get to Cascade Locks, get my rain pants and fleece pants and better gear and maybe some boots for him. And he's got a big hole in his shoe.
There you go.
His feet are cold.
I mean, our goal was to come out and hike the whole thing and to have fun.
Yeah.
And if we can't do both of those, then we're, I mean, there's a certain line between having fun and doing the whole thing that you gotta.
Yeah, and that line
It's-
tends to waver.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the
Yeah.
time.
So I can handle a few days of this, but I have no desire to hike in
But it's just
a month of this just to say I did it or whatever.
Yeah.
Me, I do. I have that exact
You gotta
desire.
say it.
I've had enough fun to last me to Canada already, and even yesterday, where you could look out
Yeah,
at the
that was
lake
neat.
and it looked like it was another dimension out there. I thought that was worth a couple hours of walking in the rain right there.
Well, it was interesting.
Right.
I wouldn't call it fun exactly. It was pretty.
It was encouraging to see y'all because y'all are, I feel like we're the last ones that are trying to do the whole thing and connect the footsteps all the way.
So, I've developed a severe problem with my left leg, swollen, inflamed, and painful. I also got a couple of dental problems that need attention. So I'm going to get off the trail for a few days, drive home, get these things taken care of, do some reorganizing, then drive back up Sunday and meet y'all at White Pass.
Does your leg hurt a lot right now?
Yeah, all I have to do is walk on it or even just flex it a little bit, painful.
I think it's horrible. And I don't like it at all, but I think if Mom is hurting that much, maybe she should get off the trail. How about you, Captain Bly?
I don't like it either.
I'm looking forward very much to joining you and finishing up Washington and getting to Canada with y'all. Hug, kiss. Yeah.
Don't you leave.
Now, Mary, it's only for a week.
Bye. Yeah, bye, Daddy.
Bye, Mom.
So long. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves.
We'll try.
Stay safe and warm. Bye-bye.
Bye. Terrible thing, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of the trail we just did?
Didn't like it. Didn't like it much at all.
It's pretty though, isn't it?
It is pretty looking back at it. It went right along this knife edge. The trail was horrible. The snowfields looked like they were deadly. And sometimes I get my foot caught like in here.
I'm real proud of you, honey. That was
Thanks.
scary for me.
Yeah, and if it scares you, it's real scary. Kind of scary even with the bridge. Oh, look, feet! Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, yeah. You miss Mommy?
Yeah. A lot.
Grandma, you ready to finish this off?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to finish.
How about if you and me head south once we get there?
Yeah, if there is a big storm going to come in tomorrow night, we could be sitting up there for an extra day.
And we gotta go through there. Now, that kind of looks trailish over that way, but I don't think that's our trail. There's no intersections here. I think that's just coincidence. It looks to me like we keep heading kind of east here. See? Right through the pass.
Yeah.
We got a low pressure system coming in, which is not too good. Okay. Do you agree?
Yeah. Think you can make it?
Yeah.
Well, Mary, you gotta think about our options here. If we get to Hart's Pass or anywhere near it, it's really bad. We've all gotta be open to the option of bailing out.
I'm not bailing out. I'm willing to go out the road and rethink things through road walking and so on, but I'm not stopping. Now, Mary, I'd like you to zip up your pile jacket. You're shivering.
That's good.
That's better.
Now, Mary, Mommy might have to bail out if things are too awful. You understand that? Okay. What would you think of it if we all had to get off at Hart's Pass?
Well, it'd be a shame you wouldn't be able to finish with me and Dad.
Yeah. But you and Dad are going to finish, right? Well, Mary, it's not the end of the world if we don't. You'll still do almost the entire thing. But you're determined, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Well, if worst comes to worst, I might have to drive back home, go to work, and you and Daddy finish up some other way.
Yeah.
Might miss the Halloween parade.
Oh well. I think I've already missed the Halloween dance.
Who would you have danced with?
Stasha, I guess, and Becca.
Oh, your girls can dance with the other girls?
Well, it's not like they're gonna dance with the other boys.
Might be surprised.
Suppose one of them asked you to dance.
No! Go shove your head up your butt.
Mary!
Daddy taught me that phrase.
Yeah, we gotta take this fly off and try to take all the snow off. Okay, now.
There's like a ton of snow on here.
Yeah, let's pick it up and get rid of all the snow. Okay, give it a little shake.
The wind is going like 50 miles an hour when it gusts really hard. It blew me flat on my back. So we turned around, walked a little ways, got a ride, and now we're right back at the North Cascade Base Camp where we were a little while ago.
We're gonna stay the night there with you guys again, and
Sounds
then
good.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm kind of bummed out about not making it.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't safe.
No.
But I'm wondering what that Frosty Pass might be like. Have you ever been across
I
that?
haven't crossed Frosty Pass, so I don't know. I could find out probably.
Who would know, you think? You got any buddies up there that might know what it would be like right now?
Well, right now, no. I doubt that anybody knows what's. In fact, I doubt there's anybody up there to know. Nope.
I wish you could feel good about what a miracle it was you got a 10-year-old this far.
I know, and I should, and sometime I will, but I want to finish this thing.
I know.
And I'm not in the mood to give up.
If I can talk you into taking a parallel route, you do the same amount of mileage to the border.
But it wouldn't be all linked together.
Well, you know what?
That doesn't matter to you.
No. And, well, everyone's too depressed to think about this right now.
The weather is nice down here. I mean, look, there's sun
Yeah,
outside.
I know. We're many thousands of feet lower.
I mean, there's sun outside.
I know, honey, I know.
It's frustrating.
It is very frustrating. No thanks. No thanks, honey. You go ahead and finish off. You need it more than I do. Let's look at some maps.
And this comes to the same place the West Fork does. On the way down in that wind, I should have seen that trail and thought, man, I wonder where that goes. Right? We could have been up here right now.
Now on the radio I heard Stevens Pass is supposed to get 6 to 10 tonight.
I'm gonna go take a shower, okay?
Yeah, no, Gary, this is a really good plan. I just want to bring up all
Well, why don't you look at it all and think
my
about
concerns,
it?
yeah.
Okay. You look at it, you think about it all, and see if you want to do it, because I'm gonna take, tomorrow morning, I'm taking the mountain shuttle up there, and I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
You wanna go, you can go. Mary can go if she wants to, I'm not gonna force anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up, and I'm gonna try something else.
Why did you do that?
We had a plan to get into the West Fork, and up at that level at 7,200 feet, there's a lot of snow, and yesterday we tried to get up there. Well, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and actually the wind was so bad it knocked my daughter over.
Right on my
So that's when we turned around.
Humiliating, painful, and frightening at the same time.
Of course, there's always surprises.
Of course.
If we've had one thing for the last 6 months, it's a whole lot of surprises. A few of them have been good surprises.
The only continual rule about the PCT is nothing is consistent. Watch out, Mom. It's very soft. It could be steps that break your ankle.
My little girl a little tired?
Yeah, she's exhausted.
Mary needs a camp, I think.
Yeah.
Eat and go to sleep.
It looks like right here
Yeah.
to me, and that corresponds with what we thought back here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
4/10 of a mile, and then we'll make a hard right and keep on going. And around in here is where we should look for a campsite.
Yeah.
Anywhere flat now where there's some water not too far.
Yeah.
What are the name of these things up here?
Tatoosh Buttes.
Tush butt.
Mary, I want to be precise until the end of this trip. Tatoosh Buttes.
Now if it gets really windy like it did 2 days ago, it won't be windy for long, and I'm just going to tie a rope between me and her, and we're
Fly
going
me like a kite. Tomorrow we'll be sleeping in a bed.
I sure hope you're right, Mary.
We're going to.
For 7 months, we're going to finish. We're going to finish. No, we're going to sleep in a bed. We're going to sleep in a bed.
Touch it.
Let's touch it together, Barb. Let's
One,
give us a count.
2, 3.
We made it!
Hooray!
Yay! We did it!
Whoa, this is heavy.
I'm gonna sign it first.
We must be the last.
Yes, my guess is that we are some of the latest finishers ever
finished.
to do this all the way through, linking the footsteps up.
I've been hiking the PCT for 6 months. This is what's under the plug. There's a little plug up there to keep the hollow inside. Here, have a closer look. I want to try it on too. I'm gonna fall. Here.